Tesla doesn't install this battery into the car. Tesla builds the car around it. This isn't simply an energy pack. Its structure is engineered to become part of the vehicle itself. But before this structure can support a vehicle, thousands of individual cells must first pass precision inspection. Each cell begins separately, but every one must meet strict dimensional and visual standards before assembly begins. From these individual cells, Tesla begins building the battery that will eventually become part of the vehicle. The empty structural tray now receives its first carefully positioned battery cells inside the precision assembly station. Robotic handling keeps every cell precisely aligned as the growing array fills the battery's available internal structure. Nothing is positioned randomly because spacing and alignment determine how the completed battery system performs. As more cells arrive, separate energy units begin forming one carefully controlled battery assembly beneath the future vehicle. The cells are now positioned, but the battery still needs controlled thermal management before becoming structurally complete. Battery cells generate heat, so Tesla must control their temperature before the pack can perform reliably. A precisely prepared cooling interface creates controlled thermal contact between the cells and the system below. Every cooling interface must remain consistent because controlled temperature is essential throughout the battery's operating life. Now the cells and cooling structure work together as one carefully controlled thermal system inside the pack. With thermal control established, the next step begins turning this cell assembly into a rigid structural battery. Now Tesla applies structural bonding material that helps transform the cell assembly into one rigid battery structure. The material is applied precisely, creating consistent contact without disturbing the carefully aligned battery cells. As the bonding material settles, separate components begin behaving as one mechanically integrated battery assembly. This is the critical transformation. Energy storage and structural support are engineered into the same assembly. But the battery still needs precise electrical connections before this structural assembly becomes a complete high-voltage system. Precision connections now link the cell groups into one coordinated high-voltage battery system. Every connection must remain secure because the completed pack depends on thousands of precise electrical pathways. Monitoring hardware is added so the finished battery can continuously supervise its electrical condition during operation. Automated testing now verifies the electrical pathways before the protective enclosure closes around everything inside. The electrical system is ready, and the battery now moves toward its protective enclosure. A precisely fitted enclosure now surrounds the integrated battery, protecting every critical component inside. Controlled fastening secures the enclosure while preserving the precise alignment established throughout the battery assembly. Sealing operations protect the internal battery system from contamination and unwanted environmental exposure. The once exposed cell assembly is now enclosed inside one rigid, protected structural battery platform. The pack is physically complete, but every electrical and structural interface still must pass final inspection. The finished structural battery now enters inspection, where hidden problems must be found before vehicle integration. Electrical testing verifies the high-voltage system, while precision equipment checks critical connections and external interfaces. Structural inspection confirms the completed pack maintains the precision required for integration beneath the vehicle. Only a battery meeting every required standard can continue toward the vehicle waiting on another production line. And now comes the defining moment. This completed battery finally meets the vehicle it was built to support. A precision lifting system now raises the structural battery toward the painted vehicle body, waiting directly above. Precision alignment brings the battery and vehicle structure together, with almost no visible movement between them. Once secured, the battery becomes more than a power source. it becomes part of the vehicle itself. What began as separate cells, components, and connections now moves forward as one integrated vehicle structure. The battery no longer simply stores energy. It has become part of how this vehicle is built.